All right, and this is the finished product of our seed starting, okay? Took the whole weekend. All right, the kitties helped cut the holes in the bottom. We did the double cup method. All right. And we have the rocks, the pebbles down at the bottom to create some nice air space there, which is great. You can see the condensation on those beautiful babies there. Okay, they're keeping them nice and warm. We have a little heater there. It's a little heater. You know, of course, you want to be careful with that, but we have our heater there. Okay, so let's see what we have. We have some sweet potatoes, thyme, oregano, lavender, hyssop, sage, summer savory. What is this here? These are our onions here. Okay, I'm growing 8 different types of onions. What do we have over here? Eggplant. It's called Black Beauty eggplant. I have some Napa cabbage. These are beautiful strawberries, okay? Some of them are like turned the other way. Strawberry. Some more sweet potatoes. We have some more different types of onions here. Walla Walla onions, okay. Valencia tomatoes. Roseau Sicilian tomatoes. These are like different type of heirloom tomatoes. Chocolate tomatoes, Cherokee purple tomatoes, Brandywine pink tomatoes, green zebra tomatoes, yellow, what is that? Yellow pear tomatoes. We have some Virginia sweets. You can see the condensation on all of these, okay? Create a little mini greenhouses until they start germinating here. We have some Alto leeks, some Italian basil. That is some Thai basil or Thai basil. Garlic chives here, some fennel. What is that baby back there? I can't even see it. That's lemon balm. And some cilantro and some purple basil. So that's what we have. I mean, I believe it's like 105, between 105 and 107 plants. Okay, as you can see, there are some areas where I can kind of move these over and get some more here on the edges here. I got some room down there. And then I have some dirt left over, okay? So I might, and so you can see my grow light. I might be able to get some more here, just kind of have them right down there on the floor there. So we had 3 tiers of light. These are regular shop lights. And then I did buy a regular grow light. Okay, you can see the full spectrum lighting has the blue, has the white, and then the red, okay, to get those to sprout. And then we have a small little grow light here. So that is, let me step back. Okay, that is the full setup of our indoor grow lighting for our seed starting here. Okay, happy gardening to all you gardeners out there. Okay, all right, and I got much more to plant. Okay, so why am I starting these indoors? Well, there's different reasons. You kind of want to get a jump start on the season here, whatever season you are, you know, whatever zone you're in. And so how you basically do that is you want to look up and see which zone you are in for gardening. Okay, look at your last frost date and then you work backwards. Okay, so if you know you pick up the little seed pack and you're like, I do not know how to grow nothing. If it tells you it takes anywhere from 7 to 21 days for it to sprout, then you want to go ahead and start getting those planted. We don't want to be out there in the garden where it's real hot and you know, you just carrying on and like, I can't do this and I'm frustrated. You want gardening to be enjoyable. And part of gardening, it teaches you is a lot of patience. And you start loving each process, okay? From when I was building this wire rack or assembling it. I didn't build it, but I assembled it. From when I tried to calm myself, put my little shop lights up there, reading the directions, sterilizing our dirt. You guys saw that with some hot water. You can actually heat it in your oven. You want to have nice soil, right? Till I had my little tweezers and put my little seeds in there and playing music for them. And of course, we pre-moistened the soil from the boiling water. So that's where the condensation is coming from. To where we put the little pebbles down there. Okay? So even cutting the little triangles in the little cups here. That way we can bottom water. Okay? So that way it'll get rid of a lot of the mold and a lot of those nasty gnat flies. So we sterilize the soil. All of those things. So when you start to see beautiful little sproutings here, it's just a joy. After it sprouts up in about 6 to 8 weeks, I could start, or you guys can start taking them outside to harden them off. I have a greenhouse outside, so I'll start taking them out in the greenhouse, opening those windows up in the greenhouse, letting them get some air, bring them back in. That way they'll be prepared for when I do what? Put them into the soil. Okay, so this is going to be like my manicured, or like my starting from seed indoors. I'm also going to direct sow into the soil as well to create a sort of a food forest. Okay, so it's kind of like succession growing. These babies will be ready before the ones I just throw in after our last frost date. So if your last frost date is in May 7th, okay, or Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, then you want to have these, you want to start these around what? In March, around this time. Well, actually a little bit earlier, but you want to start these in March, so that way you can kind of get them out there, you know what I mean? Or even around this time, 6 to 8 weeks, out. Okay, and then you can still take your seeds and direct sow. Now those are going to take what? Another 6 to 8 weeks to grow. So these will already start growing. So it's a great way to do succession growing. It's a beautiful look in the garden. Okay, your garden beds, you can your this is living mulch that we're getting growing here, which is our sweet potatoes and our alpine strawberries. They're not regular strawberries. They're little small, cute little strawberries. I got white and red, little cute little strawberries there. They're good for the wild bees. The kids love them. I love them. So that's what we're doing. We're doing succession gardening, okay, with the horticulture method. All right, well, we're packing stuff on top of there. We've been making our compost all year. So I'm just trying to get better and better with my growing, and I hope that you guys are too. If you have any tips, feel free to give me some tips down below. Got my little heater growing, okay? And of course, you want all of your babies to get anywhere from 12 to 14, sometimes 16 hours of light. And why is that? Especially if you don't have grow lights. I only have like 2 grow lights here, and then I bought cheaper shop lights, but the lumen is high. You want the lumen to be pretty high. So just look up the lumen on those lights there. That's basically the brightness of it. So we're trying to simulate sunlight, okay? And then we have the natural lights. We got the natural light coming in. We have the shop lights. We have 2 grow lights. I think these babies will be great. We're trying to keep them warm. If you have a little extra money, okay, or you got a little honey, get a little money from your honey, from your boo, from your husband, from your bae, you can get you some warming mats, okay? The reason I didn't use the warming mats, and I chose to use these because it's kind of reflective. Okay, and I'm thinking about adding to this, guys. Yes, I am. You know how I am, okay? I've been looking at some videos, and I can add like a shower curtain here to even insulate it even more, to create a greenhouse within the greenhouse. And I also can get some reflective, it's kind of like a sheeting of reflective plastic, if you will, that campers use, where they kind of use it to keep themselves warm. And I'm thinking I might be able to put that back here, so it just, the light is just beam, 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 light coming from the sun, light coming from these, light coming from, and so it's just beaming on them to make sure they are happy, they are warm, naturally warm. And of course, we know these tin things, we know that these little pots here, little temporary pots, we know those heat up quite, quite a good. Not, also, I didn't have tin for all of them, but they heat up quite a bit, okay? So I'm just going to be looking at them, watching them, playing a little music for them, and just watching them grow, okay? You guys have a good gardening season. All right, much appreciation and gratitude unto you. And that is our gardening setup. It took the whole weekend, 105 to 107 plants, and many more to go. Bye.